SABC News, independent and impartial.
From an African perspective. Especially those in the southern region, to discuss communication components and branding. Our Zambia correspondent, Davies Sikopo, now shares the details.
Zambia is playing host to the World Communication Forum in Africa. That has drawn a number of professionals in communication, information and marketing sectors. The two-day communication forum is being held in the capital Lusaka and has attracted a number of delegates from different countries like South Africa, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Malawi, host Zambia, among others, including Russia, that has come to showcase some of its communication prowess. Being held under the theme, Communication in a Changing World, Challenges and Chances, the forum has been opened by Zambia's Vice President Inonge Wina, who urges participants, especially African countries, to rise to the occasion and be up to speed with the changing technologies. She notes that social media has rebranded the world to the negative and challenged all to see ways of reversing the change.
Social media has totally rebranded nations across the globe. Unfortunately, most of the rebranding that has occurred is in the negative. For example, nations that were hitherto known as beacons of democracy have been rebranded to something different. Our own country, Zambia, which has flown her flag since independence under the Peaceful Nation brand, has been rebranded to something different.
And Lillian Mumba, a communications expert from Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA in Zambia, agrees that Africa most times has been painted black and negative. But she says the World Communication Forum is set to change the narrative and paint a true positive picture.
One of the things that we are learning here is about branding. What message are we sending to the outside world about Africa and about Zambia? We need to disseminate the right information about Africa. So the media are also being oriented about how to brand Africa as a whole, or what information to give out to the outside world. We also have people from different countries, Botswana, South Africa, and so I would also like to think that they are also learning in their individual capacity on how they may help to brand their countries in their own. So as a whole, we come up as Africa with a positive image.
Another participant, Rolene Mwanza, a public relations practitioner from Zambia Institute of Mass Communication, ZAMCOM, is hopeful that this forum will see many failing communication strategies awakened and changed to the positive.
And then we're looking at the old traditions of marketing and the new ways of embracing the new technologies of marketing and branding. So taking home is more interactions, widening the network as a communicator. So it's the thing of widening our networks for us to continue working effectively with each other.
Meanwhile, Zimbabwe's Minister of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services, Senator Monica Mutsvangwa, acknowledges the need for improved technologies and their assistance to mankind.
Citizens, particularly young people, are finding ingenious ways to harness the freedom of social media to break the barriers of traditional media resources. What this means is that we have to go where the conversations are. We cannot afford to be aloof and speak to our audiences. This digital era demands that we speak with our audiences all the time. It requires that we adapt to new technologies.
Forum's goal is to unite trained makers and influencers from the global communications elite and provide a platform for discussions focused on future development of communication and the role of business, society, and politics. It further goes to provoke in-depth analysis of the form and content of interaction between business, media, society, and the state on the other hand. This is the first time Zambia is playing host to the African Forum. Reporting from Lusaka, Zambia, I'm Davies Sikopo.